What's up, guys? Steve with Dad Dash Industries here. I'm coming to you because I wanted to bring you a piece of news that I read, and I'll throw a link down to the article that I saw in this video. But I found it looks like it's going to be some interesting times here as the fight continues over how to define delivery drivers and whether or not we are considered to be independent contractors or employees. And a judge struck down Proposition 22, saying it was unconstitutional for essentially for basically the way that they went about it, saying that it was not constitutional and that it in essence invalidated it, and said that, you know, basically we're back to square one. Now, there's going to be probably another year worth of appeals, but I think it's going to be an interesting situation because it's definitely going to set up a situation where I think we're going to see more of a Grub Hub style approach, where there's going to be some pay guarantees and things of that nature coming. You've seen, or at least I've seen, courtesy of Pedro DoorDash Santiago on his channel. I follow him, and I saw on his channel that they were beta testing basically how to pay us hourly and DoorDash's own form of an hourly guarantee. So I think it's going to definitely be an interesting year. I think it's clear that, you know, that is this issue of how we're defined is not going to go away. Because there's a contingent when you have 2 million that a lot of people have come from the corporate world and are conditioned to believe that they are hourly workers, and they don't necessarily really understand what this industry will look like, and that it will lose a lot of its luster if we become employees, where we are reporting to our sector and we have management and we have people over us. Look, we're running businesses. If you're coming in to do this, we're running a business. Each of us are our own business entity. The way I look at it is, whether it's DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Amazon Flex, Instacart, I mean, I have all of them shipped. So I get to decide who I'm going to work for today. I get to decide, or really who I'm going to give my business to, and I look at them as vendors. And that's how I think that we should be looking at this, because that's what makes the most sense. And there's a lot of benefits of being in business for yourself. There's also some things that, you know, it can be more expensive than what you would like it to be because of the fact that you've got to buy your own health insurance and different multiple factors and things like that. So, you know, it's kind of a mixed bag, but it's kind of a situation where if you're going to do something like what we're doing, you know, you have to recognize that we're choosing to be here. We're choosing to be workers, and if competition breeds opportunity, and that's why the only thing I would ask of the government to do is to keep competition among the delivery apps and vendors and make sure that there's a framework that they have to operate within that doesn't allow there to be one supreme leader in the market. As long as there's competition, then we as delivery drivers running our own delivery business will be able to go through and figure out which one fits the best, and they're going to have to compete with themselves and compete with the market, you know, within the market. And if you know what you're doing, the skilled people that are knowing what they're doing and deciding what's best for their business are going to do well, and then there's going to be people that aren't going to do well. So anyways, I just wanted to come out and comment on this. I plan to do a bigger video at some point discussing what I think is the appropriate mindset to have when you're in this industry, and some tips and things for people that are entering the industry that will help people to get, I think, a better satisfaction out of what's going on. And just, I think when you think about it in the right way, everything starts to fall into place, and then you can start to be more successful. And the nice part about it is we're all running our own business. We're all taking on the, you know, whatever risk we want to take. You take more finance, he's got his way of multi-apping. I saw his video where he was saying, hey, leave your apps on. I did that today. I don't like to do that on a regular basis because I think from an ethical standpoint, it's not fair to the business. You know, when you're agreeing to work, you're agreeing to work, and if you take on too much, you're going to have impacts. But again, if you're able to do it and do it successfully and do it and stay within the parameters and guidelines and keep yourself and your relationship healthy between all your vendors, power to you. You know, you're going to make more money. You're going to get more orders. So, yeah, I think it's all, like I said, that's the beauty of what we're doing right now. We're all independent business people, and I think the community we have on YouTube is a great place. So anyways, I'm not going to spend too much time. That's what I wanted to comment on. I'm putting a link to this article that I read so everyone can be aware of this and see this, because I think it is really going to have a big impact about what we're going to see as we continue through 2021 and into 2022. And where we're sitting at this time next year could be very different depending on how the Supreme Court of California rules, and probably this will end up to the United States Supreme Court in the end, and could have a huge impact for the lives of delivery drivers and gig workers everywhere. All right, guys, signing off here. I will see you on the other side. Hopefully see you again on a ride along. If you haven't liked, shared, and subscribed, please do. This is a channel where we discuss tips, tricks, and strategies, news. It's meant to be a positive forum for all delivery drivers and gig workers to come together and have a place where we can comment and share strategies and tips and tricks. I take you guys on a ride along, show you what's going on, show you the real, of what it looks like. You guys don't know me and this is your first time watching, I'm a gig dad. I just came into the gig market 3 months ago from the corporate world, and I'm trying it out for a year to see how much money I make. So if you can support me, it's a great free way to support me by just subscribing or hitting that like button. Or if you didn't like this video or you don't like what I had to say, hit the dislike button. I like to know that. And YouTube doesn't mind one way or the other. All right, guys, signing off. See you later. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.